Por correo no se sanan las heridas. Quedan tantas cosas por decir.
Nice to have you here from Down Under.
Down Under, indeed.
So yesterday I did not realize that I was opening one of your liquid golds, and I made myself a salad for lunch here at the studio.
Yeah.
And oh, it was so delicious. And I wondered, gosh, that's really good olive oil. Now you can tell us the story.
We left Dad alone on the farm for one weekend, and by Monday he'd planted several thousand olive trees. A lot of our neighbours make wine. I think he wanted to be a little bit different.
Right.
And I was living in New York at the time, and then several years later the first harvest grew, and I went to all the stores at Dean & DeLuca, Gourmet Garage, Cinderella's and Whole Foods, where Yellingbo's actually now available, and there was no Australian olive oil at all. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to be the first in the country.
It sure is. It's wonderful. And it is absolutely delicious. Are we going to drink olive oil?
I think we should.
Oh, yes?
I think we should.
So how much? A drop or so?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful for your skin. You
but it doesn't smell.
You can use it as a body oil.
No,
as well.
it smells exactly like perfect olives.
Yeah.
That's what.
Have a little taste. Olive oil doesn't get better with age, unlike wine. So you want your olive oil to be really...
The better.
The fresher, the better.
Yeah, I agree.
We handpick our olives, and we do so because we're a small estate. I mean, let me tell you something about handpicking. It's romantic for about an hour, and after that it becomes bloody hard work.
You don't have a tree shaker?
Actually, if you ever wake up and feel like picking some olives, Martha, you're more than welcome to come down and come to Australia.
I will definitely
give
come
us a
down,
hand.
and I want to see how it's
The more
done.
the merrier.
So do you also preserve olives?
We don't, because we need all of them. We're so small, we need all of them for oil at this point. Now, it's important that this marinates for at least an hour, and the Yellingbo is going to infuse with the lemons and the olives.
Really, really delish.
What do you think?
Jeremy brought a bottle of Yellingbo olive oil for everyone in our studio audience. So you can have it tonight for Valentine's Day dinner. Thank you very much, Jeremy.
From Australia.
Sherry Meltzer! Woo! Whoa! I've never heard them go, woo! I've never heard hootin' in the audience before.
And so you're not going to use all of this,
You might want
it's
to
in a box. This is weird to me. Olive oil in a box?
This is really, I've got to tell you, this is exciting. This is the first and only in the country. It's brand new packaging. It keeps the oil fresh until the last drop, because olive oil goes rancid very quickly.
Oh, really? I've had the same bottle for 2 years.
No. It's not like wine, let me tell you. Now, this is the part where men have a little trouble, because it involves a little bit of multitasking. Okay. Now, if you'll hold that.
Oh, sure, I'll hold your bowl.
Thank you.
I bet you will.
Audrey, I don't need no commentary.
You have experience at that, don't you?
Experience holding bowls, yes,
Right,
okay.
back to the kitchen. So, about a tablespoon of honey, and keep whisking.
Wow.
And
this is a workout.
And you wouldn't have thought, a yogurt and honey.
Delicious.
Yellingbo, the spices, it blends beautifully together.
How long do you bake that for?
You know, you want to preheat your oven.
Sorry.
Okay.
Preheat your oven to about as hot as it gets.
Yeah.
350.
350, yes, thank you.
And you bake it for 20 minutes?
About 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
And then stick a fork in, and when things are getting a little tender in there, that's when...
You pull it out. You pull it out. Serve us some butternut squash. Yeah. Now, besides making olive oil, I mean, how'd you get into this? You sing, you cook. How does that all go together?
I was singing for many years. I lived in Latin America and in Miami and learned to speak Spanish, and was recording and singing love songs, boleros, in Spanish. And recently we recorded an album, and I thought we'd put it together with the olive oil. So it's like love songs to cook to, you know, when you
love songs to cook to.
Yeah, when you.
Oh, I love that. That's
you're making.
You may recognize him too, because he was in Sex and the City.
I know. I said that's my line.
That was in season 6.
Yes.
Season 6 of Sex and the City.
I believe so.
And what did you do? What was your part?
It was very small, very small.
Who were you with? Which one of the girls?
I sort of escorted Samantha to. But you know what? She went home with someone else, so I didn't know whether to take that personally.
She must have had just a weak moment. Don't worry about it, Jeremy.
Okay,
well, she goes to men like that, so don't take it personally.
Okay,
yes.
I've gotten over it. It took a while. Yeah.
Well, he has so many talents, and we're going to see another one of them singing when we come back with Jeremy. Stay with us.
¿Te acuerdas de las veces que dijimos que nada nos podría separar. El viento que escuchaba tus palabras cantaba tu cantar. Our lives are made up only of those moments. They happen to us almost every day. Ya ves que todo pasa, quien diría. Ya ves que poco queda por contar. Now only memories, moments that can never come again.
I've got a fantastic recipe for you today. I actually recently cooked this on the Martha Stewart show.
Get out.
In America.
Oh, and now you're here?
And I practiced. I just practiced with Martha because I thought, you know what, I'm going to come back and I want to show you guys and Australia because it's a wonderful recipe.
You're smooth.
It's a wonderful recipe which I wanted to share with you.
Do tell.
Now, we're making halloumi cheese with preserved lemons and olives. Now, a little bit of salt and pepper. And what we're going to do is place in our halloumi. Now, this is the tricky part because
I've never cooked with halloumi.
halloumi is a hard cheese.
Yeah.
It's great for grilling. Kim, I don't know what you do at home while your halloumi's marinating, but I tend to sing Spanish love songs to the family. Do you mind if I serenade you while our halloumi marinates?
Get out, okay, Jeremy.
Because we have about an hour to kill here.
Yeah.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche. Última vez.
Lovely.
And it's all about food and lifestyle. By that stage, your halloumi's probably ready.
As you mentioned, Martha Stewart,
Yes.
you got her keen on this, and was that your foothold into America?
We pioneered Australian olive oil in America. We were the first olive oil over there. I went over on a very wintry Manhattan winter. But the day I arrived, the largest snowstorm in 15 years fell on the city. I thought I've come so far. I had our first harvest of oil, our first bottles. We'd just done the labelling. I rugged up, I pulled my little suitcase of oil through the snow, and I knocked on the door of every gourmet food store in the city. None of them wanted to talk to me. Australian oil, we haven't heard of it. What are you talking about? I sort of knew how to talk to the Americans. I said, look, I'm going to stand outside in the snow until you give me 30 seconds of your time.